early 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
Alina White, nice serve once again. That's going to be a one set, pushed over on the double hand, and now Marion Comrie decides to do the same. This time 18, big stretch, comes up, swings the arm. Catches, I believe that was Olivia, a little misjudging the speed of that one. It goes out 2-1. Chargers over the Falcons. I believe Falcons is Foothills. This one comes in. Olivia gets underneath. Big zap. Nobody on the Foothills side quite prepared to bring that one back. It falls into no man's land, and an early 3-1 lead for the Chargers. So Karpinski now back. She's gonna, well, we all know how I feel about the ball dribbles, but she's able to put that one over the net, but out of play. 3-2 Falcons, side out. Rainbow Shoes comes up to bring this one in. That's going to be a service error on the Falcons, so the Charger and Falcons exchanging brain farts. And service errors on that one, once again, seems to be the deciding factor in most games at the JV level, is who can actually get a ball into play. Marion Comrie now, she's going to just have the fake jump floater serve, and then it's played up. But unfortunately, 23 saw the points before she saw the ball. Miss swung straight into the net. Looked a little upset with herself on that one, and it's a 5-2 lead for the Chargers. Marion Comrie back on the baseline once again. Been known to go on a few service runs. Good outside serve. That's going to come behind the power. And they're going to give the point back to Bert Church as number 20 broke the plane. She was about 9 inches with those go-go gadget arms of hers on the wrong side of the court. And that is a violation. Marion Comrie serves it over. Good short serve back in. That's going to come back. Big 23 didn't see the points before seeing the ball this time. Made no mistake. Slammed that one back and looked like she scared the pants off of Karpinski. Karpinski looked like a 4-year-old getting scared on Halloween as that ball came screaming at her. So now big stretch. Plays this one over. Olivia, good dig up. She's going to get it back in the power side. Maybe misjudged the timing just a little bit on that. Hit it into the net. 6-4, Chargers leading the Falcons. Big stretch, looking to have her second point off the back. That one's going to come into play. Dug up by Karpinski. That one finds the net. Karpinski's going to push it over. Don't believe there was a reset on hits there. Good hard hit off the net by the Falcons. Now played up to Olivia. They're going to say that one didn't quite make it over the barrier. So big stretch, able to go on a little bit of a run here. Getting the Falcons back into this one. Now just a 1-point game. It's going to fall nicely right into the center of the court. White's going to play this one up to Olivia. She cut shot that one. It's dug in the back row. They're going to punch that one over. It had a chance, but just had a little too much loft. She was a little too Mike Tyson with that punch, where she needed to be a little more Glass Joe. So good serve over. That one dug up by the lib in the back row. They're able to save it. A little bit of a push cut shot there. Pushes it to the back row. White's going to give that one to Felicity Thompson, who pushed that one way too far. Once again, kind of misjudging it. Alina White going and asking the referee, thinking there was a touch. I don't think there was, but if you're not working it, you're not trying. So now Pink Shoes puts that one over. It's able to be held in. Karpinski's going to free ball that one over. Keeps it alive. That's going to be blocked by City Thompson. The little middle that could. She finds it, plays the free ball over to the back row, and now that's a big smash by number 23. I'm thinking we don't want to be putting the ball on that side, keeping everything we can to keep it away from the big arm swing of big number 23. Now Pink Shoes back. It's a 7-7 tie. So Pink Shoes plays that one in nicely to Karpinski. A little bit of a miscommunication between Four and Alina White. Nobody went for that phasing free ball. And the Falcons get their first lead of the game off of the service run from Pink Shoes. Don't look at me like that. So Pink Shoes has a hard phasing backspin. This is going to get pushed outside to White. She just tips that one over. Now back in, the big arm swing at 23. There was a bit of a touch and a block to bring this one up. But Olivia has a nice smash off of that. Karpinski puts it back up to the bridge. Thompson gets that one back over. Now it's going to get pushed to 23. It was a little bit behind. The Libs got that. Alina White dumps it over. 23 was there, but put a little too much mustard on that one, and it flies out of bounds. And we're back to an even up score of 8-8. Olivia not realizing where she was in the rotation, maybe a little bit flustered by the presence of a certain young man in the crowd. It's not you, it's him. Olivia swings that one. She clearly ate her Wheaties this morning as she powered that damn near through the back wall for the Burt Church Gymnasium. 9-8 Falcons. And 23, we know that she can get a lot of power on it. She's going to just phase that one straight middle row of the lib. Gives it up to Karpinski. Karpinski takes a little steam off of it right at the end to get the timing of the block out of the way. It drops in, and we're back to tie game 9-9 as Sadie Thompson steps to the service line. Good hard serve right over top, just spun it, and big swing from the Rainbow Shoes, number 18. It was dug up by Olivia, but had too much power on that as it finds the roof. I don't know if this roof is regulation height. Could maybe use another 3 feet or 4 feet today. So 22, I'm not really sure what happened on that. Bit of a weak wrist snap. Phased that one outside the imaginary barrier and gives the points back. 10-10. Alina White. She phases that one. That was a good second effort. Sliding arm swing by Pink Shoes number 2. Tried to keep that ball in the play, but didn't quite have the angle on that. As the power from Alina White, just too much for this Falcon team to handle off of the service line. So she's back, trying this one more time. She hammers that one down. That was a bit of a floating power serve. And then trying to get the swing, targeting 23 from the back row. She didn't quite have the distance on that one. It found the net. Was hung up in the mesh like a big-ass tuna in the middle of the ocean. So Falcons calling timeout. Trying to break the momentum. This timeout brought to you by our good friends and sponsors, The Pest Control Guy. For any of your pest control needs in the greater Calgary and Airdrie area, look no further than Antoine JS and TD, the Ouellette family, for all your pest control needs, whether it be skunks, pets, or just horrible neighbors. We have the right remedy for the right problem. Antoine Ouellette, find them at thepestcontrolguy.com. So 20 seconds to go in this one. Coach Royal trying to regroup. The Burt Church ladies have had a bit of a tough start to the day. Dropping the first of 2 games, all in 3 sets. Looking to try and get themselves back on track to have a bit of a better schedule tomorrow in the championship rounds. So far, Alina White's going to pick that up. She's the Chargers version of Pink Shoes. It seems like maybe it's a rule. Every team has to have somebody in pink shoes. Lena gets that one nice up into play. It's faced off the fingers of 3. She's just going to heel punch that one through. Lena White's going to set that up to Marin Comrie, who passes the free ball over. Now it's the low set. Lena White sees that one, gets lost track of the numbers, not going to take any chances. It's a push tip, and now comes up underneath. Same girl, I don't know. That looked like a bit of a net violation to me. I think they were a little too aggressive, but the referee has been pretty consistent today. Says that's fine. Rubbin is racing. We'll give him that one at the net, and it's now 12-11. Chargers leading the Falcons. So Emma Karpinski trying to get the shanked pass. That one just didn't quite fall the way they thought it would. Got a little misplayed off the forearms in the back row, and now we're back to a back and forth 12-12 game. So light pink shoes, number 12 of the Falcons. She's going to put that one into play. Olivia digs that up, gets it to the net, but not quite ready for it. Who's number 4?
Renee.
Renee misjudged the ball just a little bit there. So now Olivia digs this one up. It's going to come to the line. White plays that one over, times the block just right. Pink shoes thinks about coming up, decides to free ball it over. White's going to give it to Karpinski. Karpinski hits that one off the block, and then it's sent over on a free ball. White's going to give it to Marin. Marin touches up the block. She went up, faked like she was going to try and murder the ball, and then just slowed down at the last second, catching the block into a bit of a weird, precarious spot. Able to touch it off and fall to the floor. Side out Chargers as Karpinski comes back to the line. We're back all tied up, 13-13. Karpinski with the hard overhand serve finds the back row. It's now played to 18-18. Can't quite find the top of the net. She's just going to power that one into no man's land, and the Chargers regain the lead once again, 14-13. Karpinski, backspin serve, comes over. It was dug up by Pink Shoes. Now played over on the free ball. Lib's able to grab that one. Alina White, rightfully so, tries to trick him into the second touch dump. That one was hit by 18. Rainbow Shoes, kind of into that weird spot, touches everybody before finding the floor, and we're back tied at 14. So and now the Falcons, and the official getting a little upset with Ramen Head Reason not paying attention on the sub. So Rainbow Shoes brain farts that one right into the net once again. Once again, service errors being a factor in this one. Marin Comrie plays this over. It's dug up. 23 is looking to swing the arm. She does. That big. No, I let it go wide. It went out. So too much power from 23. Can't find the gray line, or the red line, sorry. That's going to phase up. Wasn't sure it was in. It's kind of shanked out. The Falcons able to keep that one alive. The free ball has too many coming in and coming out. Nobody calling that one up. 16-15 Falcons get the side out, and number 20, big stretch, back at the baseline. She went on a run a little bit earlier in her last rotation, looking to do that again. We're going to hope that they can just stuff this one out, get the ball back. It was a good float serve, dropped in really low. Renee dug it up. Now Olivia does get that one over. It was a bit of a missed timing, but fortunate miss. An unfortunate miss for 23 as she came screaming in from the outside, swung her arm, but much like golf, took her eye off the ball, topped out, and dropped that one in. 17-15 Chargers. Renee powers that over. She grounds that serve with authority. 23 is going to cut shot that up. Alina White's going to play it up to Olivia. Olivia looks at the block, sees the side of the hand, slams that in, gets the point. And it's now 18-15 Chargers as Renee comes back to the baseline to serve this one up. Renee with the hard overhand serve, just has a little bit too much juice on it. And it's going to phase its way out of bounds. 18-16 side out Falcons as Pink Shoes comes back to the service line. That one's going to fall in, played up by Karpinski, and then played over to Alina White. She's just going to heel cuff that to the back row, and now they're looking for 23. 23 coming in. It looks like she can swing both arms and has pretty good accuracy and a lot of power coming out of both hands. With some really good timing. 23 looks like she is the heart and soul of the power on this team. Got to keep the ball away from her. Pink Shoes back for her second try off the service line. She's going to phase that one out. There we go. Not sure the line judge is paying attention. It looks like she's caught the ire of the official. He's not happy. I'm not 100% sure what the captain of the Falcons is wanting to question and ask. Perhaps she just wanted to make sure that her earrings were both on straight. So Olivia back. She's going to serve a hard... Oh, I don't know. That looked in to me. It looked like she made the call before it even hit the ground. 1918 Chargers leading the Falcons 23. The big swinging arm on the back end. And she's going to put that one straight into the net. Damn near took the net off the hinges. And 2018 Chargers lead the Falcons. Young City Johnson back on the baseline. She's going to push that one right over. Gets it to the lid. Mare was there. So Marin Comrie, Johnny on the spot. I guess we can call that Marin on the spot. Makes the play at the net, drops it in. 21-18 Chargers. Too many bounces for City Thompson. This always has me a bit worried, but she does get that one over in play. Played up nicely by the lib, and now played inside. A little bit of a touch push, and then Lena White just tips that one back over, and now it's going to be passed on to free ball pass. Now up to Marin. Marin tried to push that one through. She said it was touched, and she is correct. The Foothills Falcons coach not pleased with it. And now, she's a linebacker. She's about 20 pounds and has like 10 pounds more muscle than you do. She makes Austin look like a 6-year-old. I will. Thompson plays this one in off the back row, pushed up to the line. That one's going to be just tipped over by 18. Yeah, are you crazy? It took a 90-degree turn. What do you think, the Matrix is in there? Yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not trying? Is that your motto? So, hard outside, dug up easily by the left. Emma Karpinski makes no mistake as she jams that one down and inside. 23-19 with El Capitan. Pink Shoes. Alina White coming back to the baseline. Just needs 2 points to bring the curtains down on this game. And she drops that one in. Pink Shoes plays it up. It's back. Marin's there. She's going to pound that one down, but the second effort of the Falcons keeps it there. Set free ball over, and Liv makes a good move. Alina White tries to catch him sleeping, pushes it over on the second touch. And then 18, Rainbow Shoes just powers that one right at the skull of Olivia, who couldn't quite react in time. She saved her nose, but not the point or the rally. It's now 23-20. 16, who's gone on a 3-service run here earlier, gets back to the line. She's going to put that one nicely in play, played up easily. Karpinski off the outside, finds no man's land in the back corner. 24-20. Possible game point on the fingertips of Emma Karpinski. Karpinski gets that one over in play, set up easy from the back row, now played to the backside. That's just going to get pushed over. Karpinski saves it. Alina White decides to set that over on second touch, and now, oh man, 18 was there. Marin had touched it, but it just had enough to find itself over. Falls to the floor. 24-21 with Rainbow Shoes coming in. She struggled to get the ball over the net from the service line. She's not going to take any chances. Just float serves that one over. White's going to give it to Marin. Marin hits it off the block. It's dug back up. It's coming in. And Pink Shoes, too, just has too much of an arm swing, too much power on that one. It's going to find its way out of bounds. And the Chargers taking down the Foothills Falcons 25-21 in the first game of this match. So we're going to have a brief reset here, see what we have for lineups coming in on each side.
I have to write stuff down, like definition of perseverance.
Was one able to make the
No, it is not on Paramount Plus.
We could bring a Comcast in and learn how to be an observer. Or we could bring a Comcast in and learn how to be an observer. That's pretty much what COM is supposed to be all about. The COM is all about simulating media. Do you have COM this year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, calm.
Do you like it?
Huh?
It's retarded.
Yeah. It's like health, but like at home. I hope Mike Tyson.
You see, hopefully Mike Tyson used to buy. Mike Tyson's the good.
No, I said hopefully.
We had to like take a mini bag of sugar
I think Jake Paul.
and care for it for like a month, like it was a baby.
Because Mike Tyson is 60.
That's what we had to do.
Mike Tyson was the greatest boxer.
I think I killed 7 of them.
Actually, no.
7 babies down on me that were bags of sugar because I wasn't paying attention.
You know,
The one time I just needed sugar in my coffee, so I opened it.
So, like, what?
I don't know if you still do that stupid shit in Tom, but that's like what Tom was when I went through it. It was beyond stupid.
Well, yeah, that'd be like in school too, but this is just projects he gives us, and then we have to finish them all before. I have to finish them all before Jake.
But that's the class. We don't go to a class and do it. Ronan's in class right now. And they told him there was no way we could do it online.
he's not going to win for
They didn't offer that.
Well, Alina is doing it. Well, she already did it in summer, and now she has a spare.
Yeah, I know. That's what Ronan was trying to do, and they didn't let him.
And I don't know.
All right, so game 2 about to kick off. Falcons getting the serve. So light pink shoes to start it off. She powers that one over. Karpinski kind of gets caught unaware, pushes it up to Marin Comrie. Oh, I don't know. Oh, the referee has something to say to the captain. As Marin Comrie was able to sneak that one over. I don't know if she liked the reaction by number 16 or number 30, I'm not sure, but a little bit of a warning. Alina's going to play that one over with some authority. That had some stink on it, and then it's punched over. Alina White played that one back up. It's now played up to Karpinski, but that one was on the other side of the net. And number 10. Able to grab onto that. This one just floated in and over. Was unable to make a play on it. Alina White trying her best to keep that one alive, but hits the net, falls short. 2-1 Falcons as number 30 is going to come back to the service line. She's going to play it over quite hard. Dug up by the lid. White gets it over to Gabby, I believe that was. Powered that one over. White's going to pass it. Gabby's going to bring it up. Karpinski finishes it off. Good pancake saved by the libero in the back row. That was crazy. Karpinski's blocked. Now they're going to push it outside to Rainbow Shoes. That is dug by Maeva. And then stays in. The Falcons felt that one maybe kissed the roof, but the referee says play on. That is out. And the Chargers with a good side out on a long rally. And the libero, number 6, still saying it hit the roof. I don't know. It may have given it a little bit of a brush, but the referee doesn't care. Karpinski, hard phaser to the back row, now played back to number 20. That was a little bit of a weird angle. I don't think she lined up under the ball quite right. Powered that one, pushed it way outside. So 3-2 Chargers taking their first lead of this second game. Looking to close it in 2. Walk away with their first win of the day. Karpinski back to serve. We'll push that one back over. 20. Once again, unfortunately, you can just see it. It looks like she's in her head a little bit. Got a bit of the yips on that. And it didn't quite have the steam to make it over the net. So 4-2. Karpinski still back. She's doing a lot of ball dribbling here. Able to bring that backspin serve over. 20's going to not try to swing her arm. She just does the ball push. Olivia had come in, but that was timed impeccably by the front row of the Falcons. Got the block 4-3. 20, she's going to get that one pushed over nicely. Maeva played that up, and then she gets the big hit across. Now it's heel pushed back in, set to Alina White. Maeva gets that one. They're going to say it hit the floor. I don't know. I think they might have gotten a little bit robbed on that. I think that was off her hand personally, but we'll have to go and review the footage. Marin Comrie with the nice outside serve. That's going to come back inside. Played up, saved by Karpinski, and then pushed over on the free ball. That's going to be a hard one set. 51, as City Thompson always lectures me. She had a lot of power, had a lot of height. Unfortunately, just pushed that one 100 yards out. So 6-3, Marin Comrie has a great serve over top. That one's going to make the net, but not quite find the dark court. So point Chargers 7-3. Marin Comrie pushes the nice float serve. It drops in quite well. It was dug up. Now Rainbow Shoes, I don't know, I think took her eye off the ball. Maybe she saw the big outstretched arms of the front row of the Chargers, got a little scared, and then had a miss hit. So 8-3, Chargers leading the Falcons. And this timeout brought to you by Muscle Check. Our good friends at Muscle Check, Shelly Rhymes, locally owned, operated, and created right here in Airdrie, keeping all of our players across Airdrie Athletics moving and grooving. Doesn't matter if you're an old coot getting off the couch, you want to do some gardening, perhaps the start of the curling season's got you a little sore. Muscle Check will have you fixed right up and ready to go. Head on over to musclecheck.ca/Ronan Thompson to get yours and score your discount today and help the young man make some bucks and help this old dad keep a couple of toonies in his own pocket. MuscleCheck.ca, we want to say thank you once again to Shelly Rhymes and the entire team at Muscle Check for all the work they do supporting Airdrie and Rocky View athletics. Muscle Check used from everyone from retirees just wanting to have use of their hands to the Calgary Stampeders, the Calgary Flames, and your youth athletics programs here in Airdrie. Good for everyone. And now Marin Comrie is going to push that one back in. They push it to the back row. 30 went up. She came in. She wanted to power that thing through. Damn near forced it through the net, but unfortunately couldn't get over top of it. 9-3 Chargers. Marin Comrie still back on a 5-point service run, wanting to extend that. She's going to pop float that one over. It's played up. They're going to give it back to 18, who phases the hell out of that. No one touched it, and it went way out. And now the referee, I think once again, is not happy with the reactions from number 30 getting her third warning. She's pulled the yellow card out. Not sure if she's going to. That's a lead. Soccer, yeah. So we'll see if she's going to stand up and extend the yellow card or if she's just giving the babies the last warning. Nope, she's giving it out. So, discipline. The old referee said, I've been here since 9 in the morning. I don't need to put up with any more of your caca. Now shut your mouths and play the game. Yusuf, sit down. Can't see around you. So Comrie had the nice one in and was saved momentarily by Marin Comrie coming off a 6-point service run, but couldn't quite keep that one alive. It is side out Falcons. As number 10 comes back, she's got a big arm. She's going to just float drop that one in. It kind of fools Karpinski. It was saved somewhat. Second and third effort on that one. Kept the ball in the air, but couldn't quite find the distance to get to the right side of the court. And the Falcons, 10-5. The referee wants something. Oh, they just wanted to make sure that number 12, I was going a little head-to-head contact, didn't have any brain injuries. That's nice of the referee to make sure. So now number 10 is going to play that one up. Karpinski digs it easily. Alina White's going to play it over to Maeva. Just a little bit short on that one as it fell inside. 10-6, Chargers leading the Falcons. This gets pushed up and through. Karpinski able to save that one. Alina White's just going to free ball that to the back row. 30 plays it up to the net. It's a good push outside. But Rainbow Shoes of the Falcons puts that into the net and kicks the ball away. She gets a dirty look, but not a card from the referee. The referee has had about enough of the Falcons' antics, so you can see it. She's ready to boil over. She looks like Elmer Fudd at the end of a Looney Tunes with the steam coming out of her ears. Gabby pushes that one in nicely. It's get pushed outside, and then a little bit of a dump set over the net. We're going to just free ball that over. The lid just stand and fires it from the back row. Push back. It's going to get punched, tipped over, and now Lena White gets up on that. They're going to call the Falcons for a net violation in 30, at least turning her back before showing the reactions to the referee. Not making any friends here in Airdrie are the Foothills Falcons. I know how that feels. So good outside serve, dug up. They're going to give that one back through. 18 swung her arm. She had enough of these back and forth. She made no mistake on that one. Pushing it through the blocking arms of the Chargers front set. finding the floor. It's a 5-point spread, 12-7, as Rainbow Shoes comes back to the service line. Looking to go on a bit of a run, plays it right to Karpinski. Unfortunately, that one shanked out a little funny off of the arms. 12-8. So Rainbow Shoes, she's actually been pretty good from the back line today, but I spoke too soon. She almost took the head off of number 30. 13-8. Side out Chargers as Maeva comes to the baseline, looking to bring the jump serve over. She targets 30, digs it up, now gets it back. She powers that one. They're going to call it out. So fortunate miss by the lib on that one. He was trying to make the play on the ball, couldn't quite get to it, and scores the point anyways. 14-8 Chargers.
Go Chargers!
Maeva, hard phaser. That is not going to find it. 14-9. So still a 5-point spread maintained by the Chargers over the Falcons. The Falcons in a must-win situation. Trying to extend this one to 3 as 24 comes into the back row. She's going to power the hell out of that one into the bottom of the net, though. Didn't quite have the distance. You can just see the Falcons are in their own heads. Mental error after mental error, and certainly we have been on the wrong side of those games, so we feel for them. As Claire Hatch comes to the service line, she's going to play this one up and over. That one just barely gets over. It was nicely played. But number 20, big stretch of the Falcons, able to get the low serve right on the net. Caught everybody unaware and dropped in. 15-10. Light pink shoes comes back in. She's had a few good service points so far this game as well. She's going to push that one in. And Lena White fakes the push shot. Dumps it on second touch to the back row. Caught the Falcons sleeping unaware. They had a lot of try, not a lot of do though. 16-10, Alina White, the heart and soul of this team. She has a hard drop serve into the chest of 18. They're able to keep that alive. No touch. That's going to fall out. 17-10. Your Berchurch Chargers. Alina White, once again. Oh, that was a great serve right off the top of the rimmer. That one got the approval of boyfriend Silas sitting beside me. He was impressed at that. Karpinski just dumps that over on third shot. It's going to get played outside to number 30. Mistimed it. Didn't quite get enough of the ups on that. Drops it into the net. It's going to be 19-10. As Alina White keeping the serve on her hand. Nobody we'd want to have this position more than her right now. Miss Consistent. They haven't gotten married yet. Oh, great timing. Marin had a nice day. Got to Alina White, pushed it over to Karpinski. He just watched and timed the block of the Falcons, then tipped it over top and let the ball fall. 19-10. White's going to push this one over. It was kind of a deceiving hard serve. Marin was at the net. That should have been 4 hits. Yep, now the referee's like, oh, yeah, let me just recount those in my head. They did. Captain Alina White was making no mistake. I think she was pretty loud about that one, yelling 4 hits. So 20-10, the Chargers doubling up the score on the Falcons. The Falcons have dug themselves a bit of a hole and left the ladder on the back of the truck. I'm not sure how they're going to get out of this one. Do you like that one? That was good. 44 seconds remaining, and we would like to give a shout out to another one of our sponsors, longtime multi-sport supporter, FM Mechanical, and Chris Clausen-Roth. Always a big supporter. For any of your HVAC or mechanical needs, look no further than FM and Mr. Clausen-Roth right here in Airdrie, servicing the entire southern Alberta area. If you want the highest quality service, the best materials done on time and on budget every time, give our old friends at FM a call. Chris Clausen Roth is your man with the plan for all your HVAC and plumbing needs. So now, that one's going to be touched outside. 10, couldn't quite track it. Thought maybe it was going out, tried to leave it, touched it anyways. And the phasing, deceiving serve from Alina White. I think this is another 6-point service run for White. Spoke too soon, and she phases that one. Has a little bit of a spinster on it. Little missed touch on that as White puts it into the net. 21 should be 11. I'm not sure what the hell Reason's doing over there on the score clock there. Now he's caught up with the rest of us. So good serve by number 30. Placed it in to a bit of a weird spot. A little bit of an off-speed serve. The lib couldn't quite manage that one as it shakes off the arm and goes behind the player's bench. 21-12.
Only reception.
She's dangerously close to up and down. She jumps twice because she's finished.
Yeah, I played all possible.
See that? So Doug gets over top, Marin Comrie, but the Falcons managed to keep it alive, push it to the back. Now they play it to Karpinski. That one was blocked, and a good play at the net by number 20 to push that one over. And then Marin Comrie slides that in with a little bit of swagger. And Karpinski goes back to the service line, 22-13. So 15-point path to victory for the Falcons. Only 3 needed by the Chargers. She plays that one in nicely, played up by the Libero. And now 20's going to come in. She's going to push that set to the back row. White's going to play it up for Maeva. She decides to dump it on the set. Didn't have the angle. That's going to come up high. Free ball over into the back. The Lib's right there. White's going to give it to Maeva, who's just a little bit off time. And pushed that high and hard outside of play, 22-14. So 11 points needed for the Falcons, 3 points needed for the Chargers. We know 20 has struggled from the back line. She's not going to take any chances, floats that one over, played by Karpinski, and now played free ball from the back row by Karpinski. 18's going to give the little one up. It's dug ahead, stayed up, and now Marin plays it over. Good effort to keep that ball alive. Now set to Marin. Marin gets stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey at the net. Complete with the cranberry sauce on that one. As it falls 22-15, so number 20 was having a bit of the yips earlier. Seems to have found a little bit of a groove here. Worked out the kinks, ironed them all out. And he's going to drop this one in. Karpinski plays it up, gives it over to Gabby. She's going to just chop that one over. It's going to get pushed outside to 18. 18 phases that one out. They're going to lose the side out in the serve. It's going to be 23-15, and the ball is going to be in the hands of the rookie sensation, Marin Comrie. And Marin Comrie puts it into the net. Pops is not going to be happy about that. She's going to be walking home if she does any of those, he told me earlier. So 23-16. Dug up, and Gabby's just going to play that one from the standstill hit from the back row, and now it's going to be pushed over on the set. Now played up to Claire Hatch. She gets it into the back row. 18 swings her arm. Good dig by Maeva to keep that thing alive. Another low set, smashed hard by 10. 24 is just beside herself. I'm not sure if she's upset with herself for the call, and neither is the official, but she is not having any of it. She wants this game over and done with so she can go eat her lunch. 24-16, possible game point on the hand of Gabby. She's going to float that one in. Let it up to the net. 18 keeps it alive. It was dug nicely by Karpinski. Played over to the Falcons side of the floor, but couldn't stay in bounds. 24-17, so path to success here is an 8-1 uphill battle for the Falcons. Played over to Gabby. Gabby's going to give this one to Claire Hatch, who cuts that one over. It's going to get played free ball to the net. 16's going to try and dump it somewhere. Couldn't quite get anything. Alina White tries to sneak it over on the second touch. Now it's played to 30, who just has a really weird cut shot. Now played to Hatch. Hatch gets up there, puts it to the back row. Lib plays it back to the net. 30's just doing some weird punch shots here. And now played up to Maeva, who finally got some power on something. Now 30 tries a power of her own. It's going to fall inside. 24-18. So 7-point run needed by the Falcons to keep this drive alive. As Rainbow Shoes comes back to the service line. She has not had more than 5 points in a row off that line before putting one into the net. Lena White rightfully plays it on the shoot pass over. 30's going to get that one. She's finally found her groove here after having a few mental errors and a couple of cut shot swing sets. And now that path to victory cut to 6. So Rainbow Shoes puts this one into Karpinski. She's going to play it up to Gabby. Gabby's got it to Hatch. She just plays that one over. Going to be a free ball to 30. She's going to free ball that one back to the Lib. Good pass up to White. White's got Maeva, who powers that one down. It's a good dig by the Lib. 30's going to play that one over. Karpinski made no mistake with it. Now it's going to be a free ball over for Maeva. They're going to push it to the Lib on the back row. This one's going to get pushed outside to 30. 30 mistimed it. Looks a little upset. Puts the game point into the net. And the Chargers pick up their first match win of the day in 2 straight. And that is going to do it for our coverage today. We will let you know what and when the schedule for the Chargers are tomorrow. They do have one more game at 6 p.m. Unfortunately, they are unable to keep this. We are unable to make it tonight, as we will be broadcasting live from Village Square Arena as the Airdrie U16A Sting take on
Church students remain seated.
the
Remain.
AA girls from, I don't know, Calgary parts unknown. We'll see you at 6:45 tonight and bright and early tomorrow morning for your next edition of Elite AF Productions and Burke Church Airdrie String Thompson Family Sports. Until then, keep your head screwed on and always blow your nose, because nobody likes a